Hi, my name is Maria Amor, and I'm a Filipino. I'm actually new in the country, in the USA. I've only been here for 5 years, but I feel like I've lived there forever. But still, I still have the Filipino heart, and I'm very, very proud to be a Filipino because I owe it to that tradition and culture, who I am right now and what I am right now. And in fact, I would say my parents, my roots, they're the reason why I'm here and I'm doing the things that I'm doing right now. But also, I'd like to introduce that I am the founder and president of Exotifit for Humanity. I am the founder and CEO of Exotifit International Incorporated. Now, people ask me, what is Exotifit? Exotifit started as a fitness format. It's all about cultural dances of the world. I'm ever since, as, the farthest that I can remember, I am a dancer. I had no formal training because we were poor and we are far from the training centers. We lived in a remote area, and we don't have these schools for dancing. But I just had the passion for it. I remember my father especially, who didn't like noise, especially in the evening when he comes home. He just wants quiet time. And I was 6 years old, and my sister next to me was obviously 5 years old, and we were kindergarten. She was a prep, and there was no music in the house. Obviously, that time there was no steers and all that, and that was the first time I choreographed dancing. I would call my sister to go in the kitchen when my father's not around, and I will choreograph something, a routine. And we will do that every night without music. And it's just all in my head, the counting, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can believe that at 6 years old, I don't even know how to count very well and what the kind of dance I was doing. I just know my rhythm, my body is telling me to do this. And I would even compose songs in my head, music in my head where I can dance. There was no particular music I was following. It's just I know ever since I was a dancer. And so I followed that passion. When I was in elementary, high school, and college, I was always the choreographer. I would always create something, create a program, an event, a story. I would always be the director, the choreographer. And at the same time, when I was in school, I was also, competing to be the best student, honor student, So I graduated being in elementary being salutatorian. In high school, in the beginning, I was valedictorian, became salutatorian because my focus went into just arts, dancing. In college, I was a Girl Scout. So all this leadership that I have, all these trainings that I have, came from I owe it to my scouting movement, and all the talents that I have, I owe it to my own passion. It's coming from within. And before I came here to the United States, I had I have proven to, I think, to myself who I was. I created some shows, I created events over there that shows who I was, being an artist, being a fitness advocate, being a believer of empowering women. That's all I did. And it was actually featured in 2003. It's called Skinned. It was edgy, like I am right now, very edgy. I'm not like the typical traditional thing. I'm fashion forward, something that's really gonna capture women inside, and we don't have any inhibitions. So that show is like a conglomeration of beauty queens paint artists of the Philippines, those who you will read on the book and still alive. They were in my show. And the champions of body competitions, like name it, Iron, Muscle, Mr. and Miss Philippines. I have the ones who competed for supermodels of the world, but supermodels of the Philippines. So they were all together because I've been part of all those areas. And they were my friends. So I put them in a big show. It was sponsored by MTV, Philippines, Singapore. I had big casinos and telecommunications to sponsor us. And the thing is, I put up a foundation at that time, which was called Katawang Pinoy Foundation. In English, it means Filipino bodies. It's all about fitness and health. Again, I was going back to that. I didn't realize that I was creating something huge at that time, at that point. But I just knew that I had to do it. I have to uplift the standard of living of all the people around me, where I work, where I move, who were the fitness people, aerobics teachers, and so it was very, very successful until I came to a point of coming here to the United States and I continue what I was doing over there. And I'm so proud because, it's always my dream to help because I came from a poor family. And I sent my three siblings to schools. I'm the eldest in the family. I sent them to schools and they're now successful in their own rights and they have families and they're very happy. For me, that's the greatest achievement of all. Nothing can compare to that. No money, no achievement in career can compare to that feeling of helping your own family. But that doesn't end there. My obligations to the world doesn't end to helping my family. I think that with all my successes and everything that I'm receiving right now, I owe it to everybody. And so I will be here to continue serve everyone, particularly women, underprivileged women, and children, and disabled people. That's my goal. And this pageant, which is the Exoti-Lady pageant, is just one of the things to empower women. This is just one of the things that we will do, but we have more. We are just starting. For myself, I am just starting. So, well, I'd like to invite everyone to watch this show, this pageant, because you will be amazed how these candidates transform themselves into just being, people would think they're ordinary, but they're not. They're really, really special inside and out. Aside from being beautiful outside, they are beautiful inside. And that's what people should look, like it's not the outside, it's the inside. What they think, what they feel, what they can give. I think the world would be so much better if we just appreciate everybody for what they are inside and stop on what they can do the outside or what they look at the outside. If we do that, everybody will unite. Everybody will, just do something better for the world. So, of course, the Miss Exoti-Lady World Pageant will be held on May 20, 2011. And that's my birthday too. Maria Amor's birthday is May 21. So May 20 and the midnight is going to be my birthday. It's going to be held at the Universal Hilton, a very famous hotel. It's going to be televised on video on demand on Time Warner Cable. Watch out, June. The whole month of June, it's going to be televised. And they can get more information at exotifit.com, Exotifit for Humanity.organization. And we are on Facebook, Maria Amor, and so many pages. If you type in Exotifit or Maria Amor, it will all come down. And of course, we have ticket sales going on Eventbrite. If you put in Exoti-Lady World Pageant that slash eventbrite.com, you'll find us. It's gonna be fun. We have a lot in store for everybody. Performances, great entertainment, and of course, the whole cause is for the Exotifit for Humanity, shaping humanity through fitness, wellness, beauty, and arts.